Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. First of all, I'd like to thank all my supporters, all my subscribers, all my viewers, anyone that's left comments, click the like button. Thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you do is well appreciated and it does help the channel. Today's topic is called Using Spiritual Guidance to Overcome Depression. Now, before I continue with this topic, I just want to break down, okay, the meaning of the word depression. What is depression? Depression is the feelings of severe dependency and objection, feelings of sadness, cheerfulness, emptiness, or hopelessness. In order to eliminate depression, we need to investigate why, okay, you feel a particular way. All right, if you are suffering from some form of depression, okay, you need to do some form of what we call introspection to get to the bottom as to why you feel that way. All right, and to start off, okay, you need to be truthful and honest with yourself. Now, for this exercise, all right, the things that um you can do, all right, is that to make a list, okay, of the things that you probably don't like about yourself, okay, and also things you would like to change, okay, or make some form of improvement. When doing this exercise, okay, you can take into consideration, okay, what people have said about you, whether it's good or bad, okay, because sometimes, okay, when people say things, all right, to us, okay, we may feel that they somehow um, sort of giving us some form of destructive, okay, criticism, but it's not necessarily so, because there could be some truth in it, and maybe that part of that truth, okay, might have triggered you in some way. All right, and another thing, okay, I would suggest, and this is the reason why, okay, I've in my the topic for this discussion today is called using spiritual guidance to overcome depression. All right, because you see, when you connect, all right, or have a better connection with the divine, okay, you then somehow feel more balanced in mind, body, and spirit. Okay, in other words, all right, you feel more balanced, okay, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. All right, and the thing that you need to know, all right, is that the spiritual body always outweighs, all right, the physical body, because before something comes into existence, okay, something has to happen first, okay, in the spiritual realm before it comes into the physical realm. All right. Now, what I want to do, I want to go take you back in time. All right, when um this man, okay, who was created in the Garden of Eden, who was a part of what we call the Adam race, okay, and in my previous videos I did go into more detail, okay, that the first man, okay, that was created, okay, his name was not Adam, okay, that was the name of a particular race, okay, that existed in the Garden of Eden. But please check out my other videos, okay, that go more into detail about this. All right, now when Allah, okay, I call him Allah because I'm a Muslim, okay, and Allah is the name of God the Creator. All right, now when Allah created, all right, or I would say allow this man, all right, to be created, he made this man vicegerent, okay, someone to stand in his place. All right, and this man, okay, he had a lot of spiritual, mental, and physical power. And you can also, if you read the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verses 28, it goes on to say, all right, that he was uh, given okay, the power, all right, and dominion over the fowls of the air, the beasts of the earth, okay, and the fish of the sea. All right, so he was given a lot of power, and vicegerent just means someone, okay, standing in place of the creator. All right, and also during that time, in the Quran, it goes on as well that the Most High, all right, gave him also a faith, okay, and that, or I should say, I don't like to say the word religion, okay, because religion itself what is man-made, but the Most High gave him a faith, and it was called Islam, okay. Now, when this particular, or when I should say, when this man of this particular race, okay, he disobeyed God, okay, or Allah, I should say, in the Garden of Eden, all right, he lost his spiritual divinity, okay, he lost his spiritual divinity, okay, he became spiritually dead, and sin, obviously, as a result, entered into the world, okay, and all human beings, all right, and fell short, okay, of the glory of God, because we were born in sin and shaped iniquity, okay. Now, this man, as I said earlier, who was created, I should say, okay, by Allah's permission, okay, as I said before, all right, he was balanced, um spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, and that was Allah's plan. All right, he creates us as a whole, not half, not one third, not one fifth. He created us as a whole, okay? But as I said, the spiritual, and everything is done spiritually first, okay, before it comes, or I should say, it came into the world physically, all right? And as a result, okay, the spiritual always outweighs the physical, all right? Um, and I'll just give you another example, okay? When babies, okay, um, are born, all right, babies, okay, are we could see, you could consider, okay, innocent, okay, at that stage, all right, and when they first come into the world, okay, they are completed as a whole. It doesn't matter, yes, it's true, okay, there are unfortunately, due to certain circumstances, okay, that a child might be born deformed. But let's just look at it on a whole, how the majority, okay, of babies are born, okay, where they have no form of disability, all right? They tend to be as a whole, okay? And but what happens, okay, that when after the baby is born, okay, they come into the world, okay, the moment they come into the world, okay, they start to become fragmented, all right. We become fragmented when we were born, all right. And the reason why this happens, okay, even though the Most High created us, okay, to be whole beings, all right, to be balanced mentally, physically, emotionally, all right, and spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, when we come into the world as a baby, okay, we at the moment we were born, we start to become fragmented, all right. And the reason for this, okay, is because um it's to do with the thoughts and actions of our parents, all right, because they were brought up in this world, okay, where um attitude and mentality of rulership teachings is engraved in belief systems, law, and institutions, for example, churches and universities, courts, and government. Okay, and these old belief systems, ideologies, uh, philosophies and teachings is known as the matrix. Okay, and this is why in Psalms 25 verse 15 King David refers to the matrix as the net. Okay, and if someone put you in a net, okay, physically, or in a physical net, I should say, okay, you feel trapped and bound, even though you are physically free, okay, you can be trapped mentally, okay, and that's what's happened to a lot of us. And that causes confusion, falsehood, and illusions. Okay, because from the moment we are born, okay, we lose our authenticity, because a lot of the things, okay, that um we are being told, okay, is something that's been learned, okay, and being embraced, okay, engraved, okay, into the minds of our parents. All right, so first of all, and an example, I'll just give you an example. All right, for example, your religion, your faith, okay, or your religion, because I can speak for personally, I could speak, I could give myself as an example. When I was born, okay, straight away my parents gave me a faith, okay, and that faith was Catholic, and a lot of us go around, okay, carrying this faith because it's not something that we chose, even though the Most High had already created a faith for us. But then, okay, we then carry, okay, the faiths of our parents, okay, which most of it is um a religion, okay, that is was, or I should say, created by man. All right, because my parents were Catholic, okay, and as a result, I as well embraced that, okay, because my parents, it wasn't something that I chose, okay, it was something that my parents imposed on me, because obviously, um again, because my grandparents, they were Catholic, you see, and then that just, it just carries on, okay, until later on, okay, when I took by the spiritual soul life path, then I discovered, not only that, that Islam was the original faith given to man, okay, and that's when I decided to um consider myself as a Muslim, all right, than to go around still stating that my faith is still Catholic, all right, which is a religion which was posed to be by my parents. Okay, now, as I said earlier, okay, so from since we will, as soon as we were born, okay, we come into the world, okay, we start losing part of our authenticity, okay, and because we become somehow fragmented due, as I said, to the ideologies, the belief systems, um, as well as, like different religious, traditional practices, and so forth. And all that is imposed of us. So now, at the same time, sometimes we, most likely subconsciously, okay, we not only we lose our authenticity, okay, but we also lose, okay, our personal power, okay, during that process, okay. And unfortunately, as a result, as we start to grow up, okay, in society, okay, we also lose part of our personal power, because we also become what they call a people pleaser, okay. We become a people pleaser, okay. And as a result, as time goes by, we become more and more and more fragmented, okay. And sometimes, unfortunately, okay, we are not able to function mentally, and that's where mental illness comes into the equation, okay, such as depression, okay, and other forms of mental illness. All right, and in other words, all right, I would like to say, okay, that we are no longer king of our dome. Okay, we are no longer king of our dome, because you see, the prayer that was taught, okay, by Jesus, all right, which was the Lord's prayer to the disciples, okay. If you recite that prayer, it goes on to say, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Now, we are asking, okay, for a kingdom to come on this earth. And in order for us to do that, we need to be king of our dome. But we cannot be king of our dome, all right, without divine guidance and also be a fragmented person, okay? Still going along with the ideologies, philosophies, okay, of this world, okay, which makes up the matrix, okay? And also what you need to remember, okay, that Jesus of the 2000 years ago said that the kingdom is inside of us. All right. So we are the co-creator of our own destiny, because destiny is not somewhere out there. Okay. Is the decisions, is the end result of the decisions and choices that we make for our life. Okay. And when you are okay on that right path, all right, to create your own reality, okay, you are then sort of bringing, okay, that kingdom that you are asking for to come to become a reality. All right. And as I said earlier, okay, that the you cannot do it, okay, you cannot do it properly, okay. And in order for you to do this properly, to have a strong foundation, okay, you need to move away from the matrix, okay, and you need God's guidance. All right. It's just like the parable of the builders, okay, when one built a house on sand and one on rock, okay, and in the end, okay, when a storm, okay, came about, the house that was built on the rock, okay, stood firm, whereas the house on the sand, okay, um just broke apart. All right. And this is what we need. And okay. And just another thing, okay, that I also want to mention now. One of the things, okay, about moving away, okay, from the matrix, okay, in order for you to feel whole again, okay, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all right, one of the things, okay, is that if you, okay, decide to make that decision, okay, and especially if you um go on a spiritual soul life journey, one of the things that you will you will learn, okay, that the journey itself is about love. Okay, it's all to do, very much connected to what you call the heart chakra. Okay, and if you were to go back and read what were the two most important, okay, out of all the commandments, you will learn, all right, the ones that Jesus left, okay, where he says to love the Most High with all your mind, heart, and soul. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself, and do unto others as you would like others to do unto you. So, in the end, all right, life is should be based on love. Love is the key. Love conquers all. Okay. And it's also the key to personal happiness as well. All right. And if you get embroiled, okay, with the systems, the ideologies, the philosophies, the old belief system, the old practices, okay, of the world, okay, what happens is that not only will you not operate in love, but also, okay, you also become fragmented and you also become a people pleaser, okay, and that itself is going to leave you unbalanced. Because, and the reason why I say people pleaser is because then you're not doing things, okay, that is generally happy, okay, that to make you happy. All right, you're doing things most of the times, and I can speak for myself, most of the times, okay, when you operate in the way of the matrix, okay, you do things to make everybody else happy and you don't feel happy inside, or and as a result, as I said, you become unbalanced, you become fragmented, you're not yourself. But you see, that is one of the reasons why I will say, like, the spiritual soul journey, okay, is one of the hardest paths to take, because when you decide to go on that spiritual soul journey, okay, it's all about healing yourself from the inside out. Okay, inside out is doing what is pleasing to you and what is pleasing to the creator. Okay, we mustn't leave the divine out, because obviously he is the giver and taker of life. Okay, and it's all about, and this is what the life journey it should be about, because we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. Okay, it's all about, when we come into the, it's all about spiritually growing. Okay, it's all about uh moving out of the matrix, about all these old belief systems, philosophies, ideologies, and a lot of them are based on white supremacy anyway. Okay, and it's not approved by the Most High. Is becoming a free soul. And when you start to become a free soul, you become more authentic, more of your true self. All right. And also, it's also about, okay, because we are here on a double mission. We are not only here, all right, to sort of like just live our life, do what we want, do what is pleasing. Okay, we are here, we have all of us have a real life purpose, but at the same time we are all unique. Okay, we all have our own life path, and we have our own challenges. Okay, but the main mission here, okay, is to not only heal ourselves, heal the world. Okay, do things that is more pleasing to the divine. Okay, and not to the world, because as I said, the more you do things which is connected to the world, the more fragmented you become, the more you become of a people pleaser. You're not your authentic self, and the Most High wants you to become a whole individual, because that's what his intention was, for you to be your true authentic self. Okay, and when you take that spiritual soul life path, okay, you're going to learn, all right, first of all, that to go on this spiritual life path, okay, you need to operate everything you do, you need to operate in the essence of love. Okay, and first of all, you need to start with yourself, because you cannot love someone else if you don't love yourself. So love yourself, the creator, and then everything is going to come into place. All right, so it's all about healing yourself from the inside out, coming out of the matrix, healing past life energies, breaking generational curses, cycles. Okay, when you embark on this spiritual journey. Okay, and as you go on, okay, during that process, you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to start become whole now. You're no longer going to feel this like fragmented um person. Okay, you're going to start to feel a bit more balanced spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, because you're no longer, okay, giving part of yourself which is not necessary to other people. Okay, it's all about you, yourself. Okay, and it's all about your relationship with the Most High. All right, and also it's also, I would just say, it's a continuous process, shedding old to be a better, greater version of yourself. Okay, and that is why, as I said, that it's very difficult. Okay, I mean, um for, as I would say, all right, for a lot of people to go on this spiritual path. Okay, although that it's an ongoing process, because life is ongoing. Okay, but when you do that, all right, you're just going to feel so whole. You're not going to feel much better. As I said, you are going to feel much whole. All right, and again, when you start that going on that or doing that process, I should say, okay, the Most High, okay, will, okay, guide you. Okay, and also you'll go what they call through the dark night of the soul. Okay, getting rid of anything that no longer serves you, for which that doesn't serve your higher purpose. Okay, and because a lot of it, okay, is all trauma, pain. Okay, some of it, okay, unfortunately, it is not down to us. Okay, it's okay, because we could be carrying on or carrying, sorry, other people's karma or trauma or pain, okay. And when you are on this spiritual journey, okay, there's no more of that. The Most High is not going to allow that. All right, he is going to put you in what they call the valley of decision, okay, where he's going to say, all right, if you want to take that spiritual soul life path, if you want to feel whole, if you want to feel better mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, okay, then you need to decide what is it. Because if you choose, if you don't, because there's only two pathways here. There is hate and love, right? The system of the world, okay, is based. God, Allah the Creator, created this world in the essence of love. It was based on love, okay. Satan, on the other hand, I should say, okay, has based his world on hate, on falsehood. All right. Now, which leads to death, because the spirit of the world is death. All right, if you were to take the spiritual path, okay, the heavenly path, okay, that will lead to life. All right, so when you start that journey, he's going to say, okay, all right, if you want to feel whole again, all right, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, he's going to say, well, okay, what what do you want to do right now? Because you at the moment, okay, everything, we are in judgment season now, okay. This is the age of Aquarius. We are in judgment season now, okay. And whatever we do, okay, our actions, our thoughts, is all recorded now, okay. And the Most High, right, because he is going to say to you, all right, if you want to become whole, you want to go on this path, okay, you need to choose. If you want to choose, that means that you're choosing life, but then you need to play your part, okay. You can't just expect the Most High to do his part and you don't do yours, okay. And if you want to go on this spiritual soul life path, you need to choose love. That means loving yourself, okay. And when you love yourself, if you really love yourself, you're going to break away from the matrix, and you're going to move away from people, okay, places, things that is not happy. Because remember that God created us in his image and likeness. So if you're doing things that is detrimental to yourself, that means not only are you disrespecting yourself, your body, okay, and our body is the real church, real vessel of the Most High, you're also disrespecting the Most High. Okay, plain and simple. All right, okay, plain and simple. So he's going to put you in that valley of decision. He's going to say, okay, if you want to choose to go on the spiritual life path, if you want to choose life, if you want to have like enjoy life to the fullest, okay, and also to create that kingdom, okay, that you are asking the Most High for. All right, you have to do what is necessary in order, because when you do these things, you now become king of your dome, which in turn you will be a creator, okay, of not only your own destiny, okay, but also you'll be able to create, okay, I would say heaven on earth, because this is the whole point, okay, because no one is going to be dying and going to heaven. We need to create a heaven on this earth, okay. God created the heavens for himself, for the angels, whatever, but he created the earth for man, and that's how it is, and there's nothing about, okay, let's, whatever that we do, okay, we just live for the moment and that's it, and then we'll, like when we die, we'll have another chance to and especially for any of you viewers who believe in the resurrection, because at the end, I'm just telling you plain and simply, that once we leave this earth, we are not coming back. We are not coming back, okay. And the word resurrection, okay, in the Bible, it means raising, okay, from the from being spiritually dead, okay. That's what it means, so that we can become king of our dome, to create, okay, heaven, okay, heaven, okay, on this earth. All right, because when we leave this planet, we are not coming back. All right, so that's something that I just wanted to just mention. Okay, so as I said that, because as I said earlier, okay, that the journey is all about self. Okay, it's all about self-care. Okay, self-worth. All right, it's all about love for humanity, love for the divine. Okay, and as I said earlier, that one of the ways that we can or I would say to combat the depression, okay, is finding, okay, and to receive spiritual guidance to help us, okay, to become whole again. All right, to so that we become whole and feel more balanced spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. All right, so I hope you enjoyed, okay, listening to this video, okay. And once again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my supporters, my subscribers, anyone who have clicked the like button, who have left comments. Thank you ever so much for your support. And if you did enjoy listening or watching this video today, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.